Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So, we are almost done. It's been fun. As of the end of this episode, I will have explored all of the civilized part of Milton, so to speak, of the mountain town. And there are some areas of the zone that I haven't been into yet that I want to spend the final hour of the series exploring. And maybe some of this episode too, depending on how quickly we can get to the farmstead here. I guess I should have just followed the road, because, well, this is taking longer, but I kind of wanted to follow a path that would allow me to see things like that. The 3 wolves, scratch that, 4 wolves that are currently patrolling. That might just be 3, but still. That are currently patrolling near the place that I want to go. Hang on, let's get real close. Crouched. So that's the barn. That's the house. There's some stuff over there to explore too, so I could sneak around. Oh, they're coming for something. Do I have wolf meat on me? Yep. Yep. It's the wolf meat. They smell the wolf meat. Evidently they're carnivores. Yeah, he's coming after me. He knows I'm here. I'm gonna hope for a vehicle over here somewhere. Hopefully it's just one. So far it looks like it's just the one. I'm gonna keep running if I can. See if I can get away from him. Yeah, the truck actually is on the other side of the farmhouse. I remember where the truck is. Yeah, it's just one that managed to get close to me. I think I can get away from this one. I'm just going to go into a full tilt sprint. There's even a vehicle I could climb into if I wanted to get away right now. But I think I can make it to the house. And now you know why I was taking the high road. If I had followed the normal path, I might have just thought there was one wolf. Okay, he actually kind of buggered off when I ran that fast and that far. All right, so there's some wood back here. Let me go ahead and grab this and take it inside. Might as well grab the rose hips too. This many in one place. What? What? Requires key? Oh, well, that just completely screwed me up. I didn't know. If I had known that we needed a key to get in. Hang on. Hang on. Wait a minute. It's in the truck, right? It's in the truck. It's got to be in the truck. I remember there being a truck in here before. Or a truck. I remember the truck being here before, and I remember there being a key in a truck. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. All right. I was about to get mad. I've been like kind of developing a rhythm. Like ooh, hey there.
Carry this load for much longer.
Mountaineering rope. I hear there might be a use for that. There's the wolves over there. All right. Yeah, I've been trying to God, what was I just saying? Good Lord, the mountaineering rope threw me off. What in the hell was I just going to say? Oh yeah, I've just been kind of building a rhythm with like what I was going to do for the last little bit of the series, and that would have really, really thrown me off. So, yeah, we've got more than enough water. The rusty pork and beans, I'm not going to worry about eating that. We don't really need to eat the wolf meat at the moment. We are getting somewhat tired. There's a rifle cartridge. I'll pick it up just for funsies. Well, let's have a look around the farmstead here, shall we? More antibiotics.
This much gear.
Sorry, I just I had to pause for a second because I got some random tinnitus in my left ear, and I think I've got just a little bit of a bug right now. And like I thought it might have been something ringing in the building, like something the recording would have picked up. So I had to take my headset off and like listen. But anyway, I don't really need the clothing items anymore. I don't like this would be so great if we're at the start of a run because there'd be a lot of items to begin with, but this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. No, I didn't need that. There's no reason for me to carry newsprint. Stop. And I'm also going to put all that wood down in just a second, too. So found the computers. Frontier Shooting Guide. Hey.
I think I can use this.
Improves rifle firearm skill by a number of points. Tell you what, let's go ahead and read that. Too advanced. Yeah, I was worried about that. Useless. Goodbye.
This stuff will come in handy.
I'll take the coffee. By the way, if you don't know what tinnitus is, it's when you get a ringing in your ear for no particular reason. There are a number of different things that can cause it. Usually if you've got any kind of head cold or something maybe starting, sometimes it can be a little bit more prevalent. So I just realized there were probably a few people watching going, what's tinnitus, Hadrian? Or they know what it is, but they don't know that's the name of it. Because we more or less all get it from time to time. All right, so here's a fireplace. Let's go ahead and set down the wood. Goodbye. Still carrying a lot extra.
Probably useful.
Yay, a moldy chocolate bar. Yay. Okay, so now I've got a bit of a blizzard. We might not be able to go back outside right away, but I'm still going to keep looking around here in the meantime. My cabin fever risk is gone. Spending that time outside definitely seemed to help.
Best be prepared for anything.
Giving myself a little bit of an energy boost here. Drinking this coffee that for some reason is 100% conditioned with no problems whatsoever. Don't ask questions. Whatever you do. Okay, we can check the freezer, but now the fridge is open. I think it's the reverse of the last time we found one of those. One of the props was closed and the other one was open. So at least we know they can exist in both states. Why the players can't change the states is beyond me, but it's interesting. Summit Soda, Pinnacle Peaches. Hey, I found the pantry, evidently. Yeah, if I didn't have all the wolf meat, I'd be more excited about this. Okay, so, oh, wait, hang on. Another Summit Soda. Yeah, so we're actually carrying a good bit. Mainly the extra weight I have on me right now is because of the new mountaineering rope that I picked up. Just taking a look around to make sure I didn't overlook anything.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Me and Jennifer literally said, or Jennifer and I literally said this at the same time. And actually, I don't remember what I was even going to say now. Thanks, Jennifer. Oh, I think I was just going to say this place is a mess. Yeah. Okay, so best course of action at this point. I'm carrying some pretty damn heavy stuff. Mainly the, the meat's pretty heavy. Jerry can's decently heavy. I can probably drop some of the accelerants I'm carrying. And I've picked up some extra antibiotics too, so that's incrementally adding a little bit of weight. But hang on, let's go ahead and harvest those. Everything else is pretty good condition. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up and harvest them just to pass some time and get myself a little bit more tired. I'll probably drop the cured leather too, because I don't need it. So cool to see the shadows moving. Love that. It's the little things. Alright, so sun's going down. That's what I wanted. I think I want to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat the wolf meat that I have on me. Before I leave here, so that I don't attract as much attention when I'm out and about. I'm realizing that, like, this mentality of cook meat and use that to live on, like, I'm in a heavy scavenging location. I can switch back to full tilt scavenging and live off the land that way. I don't need to carry stinky wolf meat that's gonna do nothing but give me headaches. So, or make me jump a mile high, like we saw last episode. Let's see. How am I doing calorie-wise? 1,700? I could eat one of the steaks right now. It's not going to be completely consumed. There'll probably be 100 or so left. 146. Okay, well, I need to sleep. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll pass some time until it's time to leave. Where's the bed? Oh, it's in here. We might get cabin fever risk again. Okay, middle of the night, we definitely got a storm. No cabin fever risk whatsoever, though. That's good. Alright, 2130 calories. Let's eat the last of this. Let's drink some of the water, and then we're just going to pass some time. What I'm going to try and do is just pass, let's pass 3 hours of time. Then I'm going to sleep for 3 hours. Well, the game probably won't let me sleep for 3, but I'll try to. Woke up fully rested. So, yeah, let's keep... I need to consume a few more items that are weighing me down. And I need to find a spot for this rope. Not that I'm necessarily going to go down it right away. But I've been told that somewhere near here is a spot for a rope. And I think I know roughly where to go. I didn't look at the comment before I started recording today, so I'm not 100% certain that I know where to go, but I think I know where to go. So let's pass the time for 2 hours. Sun should start to come up, just barely. Yep. Let's see if we can sleep for 1. There we go. Okay, and with that being done, woke up fully rested. We're going to have some daylight outside, but not a ton of daylight. And then calorie-wise, we are able to get through a little over half of that wolf meat. Yeah, we only have 309 calories left on it now, but that's good. And let's also go ahead and drink, because we're carrying a ton of water. More water than I need, frankly. All right, now we need to find a place to offload this. Oh, wow. It's weird. The light... Oh, that's creepy. I don't know that I've ever seen... Is that a bug? I've never seen cast light during the nighttime that way in the Long Dark. But it's happening in here too. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe it's been that way and I just haven't noticed. Or maybe this is just a different environment, so I'm not used to it. Oh, this is weird. Or maybe it's just the very beginning of the dawn. I think that's what it is. I think it's the beginning of the daylight. So just maybe never noticed it at that particular time of day. Okay, we're going back inside. So the wolf can smell that meat, which is a problem. This really sucks. Like, I keep trying. You guys, I've done this episode after episode now. I really want to really go out at the beginning of a day and do some stuff, but the game is not being nice to me as far as circumstances. I mean, I could leave the meat, but I can't really... The visibility wasn't great out there either, so I don't want to do that. Okay, a little bit more light now. That's fine. It is what it is. It's still very much the beginning of the day. Better than we've done the past couple of times, right? didn't quite finish off that meat. Still got 121 calories on it. You know what I could do, though? Hang on. I could just find something in here that's big.
Nobody needs this anymore.
And break it apart. That takes an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use up energy that way. Use up calories, mainly. Good riddance. Alright, so that's gone. Also have to drop that wood that I just harvested, because I don't need it. Sounds like we got another bit of a storm brewing, too, which is kind of annoying, but... let's see what we've got. Seriously, dude, you know what? I don't have time for you. I'm gonna go back here where I can maybe have a bit more of a straight shot at him when I draw my arrow. And we're gonna fight this guy to the death. We're gonna go back there. Alright, this should be pretty good right here. I wish I could crouch and fire. I think you can, from what I've heard, I think I remember reading somewhere that when you have higher archery skill, you can crouch and fire. Got him, but didn't kill him. Oh, did kill him. Perfect. So the arrow did part of it. And it looks like he didn't do too much damage to us either. However, feels like 28 degrees. So we're kind of cold. Hang on. Is there a repair we can do really quickly that would help with that? Not really. I mean, if I repaired everything, it might give me enough to be okay, but I think if I just wait for a bit, we should get to a point where we're not quite as bad. Alright, I'm going to step back here and start looking for potential locations where I can put this rope. I'm a little bit nervous about this terrain at the moment, though. I don't want to go somewhere where I can't get back. Oh, that's weird. I don't remember there being a crevice like that ever in the Long Dark. As far as like just a little tiny place like that that was designed for you to squeeze through, that's cool. I have no idea where I'm going or if there's anything even back here to be found, but this just seems like something I may want to do. Can I go up this? This looks passable. Yes, I can. Wait, no. As of this moment, it is not passable. Anywhere? Nope, can't do it. Dang. Alright, well, let's go over there, maybe. I'm actually not going to the spot. I mentioned a second ago, I think I know where I might need to start looking for a place to put this rope, and I'm not in that spot right now. I'm in a totally different spot, but I came this way when I was trying to avoid the wolf, and I just kind of wanted to keep going. So that's what I did. See, here's a tree. Trees normally, down trees like that, can at least sometimes be indicators, as we've talked about in this series in the Long Dark, but not universally. We talked about it in the comments, sometimes it depends on the zone. I'll go up here. This looks passable too. But we know what happened last time I said that. So I'll believe it when I see it. No, that's not passable. That's definitely a ridge that I can't get up. Wait. Yes, I can. Hey. Alright then. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. No, why would you do this? The game's never done this to me before. Oh no, it's an invisible barrier! Oh no, I didn't know these existed in the Long Dark, but they do. I got so excited. I was like, oh look, a little area that I snuck up to. I can't go forward. See what's happening? See, I'm sliding along the invisible barrier right now. Oh man. All right. I tried. I bet you all got so excited. Anyone who's tried to get up there and realized that, or didn't think they could, or didn't know that area was back there, for a second you were like me. You're like, oh, look, new area. And then no, denied in the worst possible way that a gamer can ever be denied, an invisible barrier. Which is funny because we all grew up with them, which is why they're the worst. Or I say we all grew up with them. Actually, a lot of people watching this channel now probably didn't. I definitely did. But, yeah, open world games have been much more common for the past 15 years. And they started about 15 years ago and just kept getting perpetually better. And developers specifically commented in interviews on the importance of avoiding those pitfalls and the feeling of an artificial blockage of some kind. Okay, so spent a little bit more time here at the house than I thought I would, I'll be honest. Whoa! You see, man, you see how much that made the game freeze up when it did that? I was talking about earlier in the series how it tends to, you notice when it does a calculation, especially when it's doing multiple calculations at once, and that's exactly what happened. Like it stopped for a minute to think. I do think, thanks to my Patreon supporters, I will be making the switch to SSDs soon. Yeah, I'm not on board that train yet. From what I understand, that can make a speed difference with a lot of this stuff, and just with running the computer in general, because you don't have to wait on a mechanical HDD hard drive, traditional hard drive to load. There's no moving parts, so it might be that loading, and the loading that you sometimes see when I'm recording when I'm recording my first episode of a session and you see me open a container and it pauses. Some people say they never see that. That might be because they're running SSDs. A lot of newer computers have those by default nowadays. I still, because I build my own machines, you know, I'm at the mercy of whatever I feel comfortable switching to, and when a new technology comes out, sometimes I embrace it, sometimes I resist. And SSDs has been one of the ones that I've resisted. And yes, by the way, now I'm going in the direction I said I would go. And there's already a climbing rope. All right, then. No frickin' way. How high up are we right now? How long is this rope? How can you ever get back? Can you get back? Hang on. I've got to know. I've got to know. Hang on. I'm gonna... Let's put this down. Let's put half the water down in case something terrible happens and I fall to my death. I can't have water to drink. No. Or I won't have water to drink. When I'm dead, that would be bad. No, I'm just gonna hop on the rope and look down. Okay, no, there's definitely break spots. I saw a break spot. There's one right there. So, it's possible to get back up here, but I was just curious if this was a one-way climb. Hey, bunny. If I went down. Whoa, nope, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Get back up. I meant to pick my stuff up, game. Yeah, that's why. Okay, well, this was the spot. I don't know. This is weird. I'm going to go ahead and leave the rope here, and when we're ready to come back here, I'm still going to take it down with me. We'll make it work. But for now, I'm going to leave the rope here because I have a few more areas I want to look in Milton before I'm done here. And we have a little bit of time left in this episode to do it, so I don't know why I drank just now. I didn't need to. Did expend a little bit of energy there. So, let's go back towards the town and see if we can check out those last few houses I didn't search. I would just feel wrong not looking through that. Yeah, matter of fact, you can. You can drop the gear. Dude, stop. Are you really hiding over the hill and in the grass at the same time? That's not necessary. I keep shooting just in advance of the target. I'm going to need to give that more practice. Probably offline, to tell you the truth. It would be nice to do so much of my skill improvement in the Long Dark has been before your eyes. I like to think I started out, with some basic mastery of the survival mechanisms, but some of the finer points of gameplay either were introduced after I started, or... Yes, I know I'm ignoring cattails. I know, it's weird. It's weird, I want to make the most of this time. Series is almost over, I've gotten tons of comments about how sad everybody is. So, I don't want to spend these last moments together. Ever. Because we'll never see each other again after this. It'll be over. Q, quivering lower lip. Single tear. No, I don't want to. I don't want to spend any time, on the cattails right now for obvious reasons. I need to be careful because there can be wolves up here. All right, so that's the house that I ran in. That's the rock that I tried to shoot the wolf from with the rifle that I found. I'm actually kind of surprised there's not a wolf back here right now, because this area seems kind of ripe for there to be a furry woodland friend of the medium-sized variety. Furry woodland friend of the small variety would be a bunny. Furry woodland friend of the medium-sized variety would be a wolf. Furry woodland friend... Ooh. Hello, wait a minute. What do we call the moose? Furry woodland friend of the large variety is a bear. But what's a moose? I mean, moose is definitely large. We also need to find a moose, by the way. That'd be nice in this entire freaking series. We can find one moose. Maybe we'll find one down in the... I think it's called the basin down there. Maybe we'll find one down there. Who knows? That was satisfying. And we got the arrow back, too. So, yeah, I'm not even going to take the corpse. Just a little bit of hunting for sport there. Hadrian, how could you? I thought so much better of you. I know. I'm terrible. Alright, so let's go over here, because the jump scare happened right back there in the last episode, and I want to avoid running into that same... Would you call that a pack? Group? Pair? Group? Couple? Significant others? I just don't want to run into them. We're going to avoid those wolves if we can. Can I please just get up this? Please, game, just let me. Just let me. Oh my god, it's so... Why would you... Oh, alright. Fine. I'll go around. I'll go around. I'll go the long way, because I clearly have time. We're not down to the last seconds of the second to last episode, of the penultimate episode. No, I'll gladly go around. No problem. Have a nice day. Jerk. Pathfinding in this game... Well, it's not pathfinding. Pathfinding from a programming perspective is like a wolf finding their way across terrain to a player. Like that. What I was referring to is more just the terrain design and the impassability of certain slopes. It can be very frustrating. I just drew the arrow to get him to charge. Come on, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. Did it again. I'm starting to get really tired of that. I'm hitting the wolves, but I guess because my archery skill isn't high enough, they're not dying. Oh, just kidding. Archery skill now level 3. So let's see what we can do now that we are more skilled archers. Bow sway reduced by 50%, arrow damage increased by 10%, and critical hit chance increased by 15%. All right. Well, that's not bad. It's not great either. All right, so let's take a look over here, because there are a few houses that I feel like I didn't look before, and I want to scratch that off my list, and then we are going to go back to that basin for episode 100. Hi. Hey there. How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Come see me. I've got a freshly leveled up arrow to shoot at your face. See, that's pathfinding, what the wolf just did. He had to find his way around that rock. Thank you for that demonstration. You're so kind. Once again. Game, I clicked puncture. Yeah, that was the same wolf. Either that or same thing happened with that wolf as happened with the last one. All right, so now we have actually had a bite. Man, there are wolves everywhere in this zone, and I just want to look in those last few houses. Are you going to let me, game? Are you going to let me? We're going to need to repair our clothing at this point. Let's get our arrow back. Either that was the same wolf, or that was a second wolf, and I shot him with the arrow like happened with one... was it? Yeah, it was the beginning of this episode, actually. Same thing happened twice in an episode, so the arrow did half the work, basically, is what I'm thinking. Damaged the wolf down to the point where that stab with the knife, that totally didn't work the first time. Well, you know, I was just trying to select puncture as my counterattack. Okay. Which houses do I need to go into? I think that one? I've been in this area, so maybe I don't have any more. It's mainly this back row that I wanted to double check. Let me check this car. Yeah, these are all boarded up and burned out, actually. I might not have anything more to explore here, guys. I might be done. And you guys might have been telling me that in comments, but I've been doing... Yep, I've already explored that. I've been doing these in one sitting, so... Okay. Wait. That house. And there could be wolves here, so I need to be careful, because this is right where the jump scare happened. The jump scare to end all jump scares. Need to check that car, too. Yeah, there's 2 houses here. I don't think I've been in either of these, but I could be wrong. I'm going to check these, and then we will end the episode. Nope, haven't been in here. Perfect. So this will give me a chance to rest, too, and to check my clothing condition.
Okay.
Which I need to do anyway, because I want the next episode to be... I want my condition to be good. I want my clothing to be good. We're going to go down there fully prepared. I'm not going to slack off on this. So let's go ahead and cut up some curtains. We're going to need some cloth in a second to repair our clothing from those 2 wolf attacks. Okay, that's just a normal book. Some cedar firewood. Interesting, a potbelly stove in a kitchen like this. Don't normally see that, or just haven't in the past. I do like the variety. I do. Some more books. Energy bars, nice. I'll take that. Bandage, I will take. We've had to use a few.
I'll take it.
I mean, I could always make more with just cloth, but... Hang on, how am I doing on water? Water I am fine on, and the energy bar is actually ruined, so never mind. Yeah, water is fine. Okay, let's finish taking a look around, and I need to repair my clothing. We're just going to take a few minutes at the end of this episode, since I'm in a kind of a stopping point, where I can save, too. Windbreaker, that's nice. Let's go ahead and get that.
This will come in handy.
I got some painkillers. We've used a few of those for sprains lately, so that's good, too. Alright, I'm going to pick up the windbreaker because that's free cloth. We have some daylight left. Let's use that to get all of my clothing. I'm going to go all in here. How much cloth do I have? Exactly. 14? Probably need more than that. I want to fully repair everything, up to 100%. We are going to be completely prepared for whatever this game is going to throw at us, period. It's going to happen. Alright, especially because we can't repair the deerskin boots, so we're not going to be completely prepared, but I'm going to get my parkas up to 100%. I'm going to repair everything, even if it's just a 99% repair, we're going to do it. Sounds of Mother Nature's wrath. Right outside. Yeah, the snow pants don't take as long to repair as the expedition parka, thankfully. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I hope I didn't just harvest. Did I harvest something else just now? I think I just harvested something by accident. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I harvested one of my clothing items. That's okay. I knew that mistake was going to happen eventually. I have managed to avoid it, I think, for the entirety, since they finally... And here's the irony of this. I want to stop for a second, since I just made that mistake, and tell you why this is ironic, if you don't remember, if you haven't seen me talk about this earlier in the series. The buttons are in this order. I'm not going to take all the credit, because I can't. You guys really piled on and helped me emphasize this as necessary. But I definitely posted about this a lot. It was the simplest little change, but harvest used to be the top option, which made no sense, because as the default... Like, we should never have to switch, right? To go to the safer option. Like, the safer option should always be the default. That way we're less likely to make the mistake that I just made. Ironically, though, because I am still in the habit of switching, I will occasionally harvest an item I shouldn't harvest. So. But hey, we got some extra cloth. And actually, if I look around, I remember a few spots where there were other items. So, I mean, we could find something to replace it. It wouldn't be as good as what I lost. Because I think... What was I wearing for that slot? The thin wool sweater, I think? It wasn't the best item in the world. Yeah, but I remembered right after it finished, and I started looking at the next time, like, wait a minute, I just heard ripping sounds. Why did I hear ripping sounds? There shouldn't have been ripping sounds. What did I do? Alright, almost done here. And we're actually almost out of daylight, too. Well, that's fine. We gotta end this episode here. I've almost made the mistake several times in Long Dark recordings. And I've pointed it out. Like, oh, almost did it. You know, just... Some of you might not have even known, like, what I meant when I said it. But... it's the way it used to be. It's super annoying. Okay, well... let's get this guy repaired. I'll be amazed if we finish this. Yep, there we go. I was expecting that. All right, well, tell you what. I will go ahead and stop this episode here. We are officially down one clothing item, but, you know, that does free up a little bit of burden. We still have lots of warmth protection, so I may just go without it, to tell you the truth. But let me... Also, speaking of burden, I need to consume as many of these items as I can to get my thirst back up before I drink any of the water, because we need to get rid of that water, too. Pinnacle Peaches will help. Always good to sort food items by weight, guys. Remember that. So you eat the heaviest stuff first. All right, Dusty Pork and Beans. I don't think these help with thirst. So now let's just drink some of the Summit sodas. And all three of these actually should top me off completely thirst-wise, which is good, because then I can drink and then take a huge swig of water in... Perfect. Yeah, there we go. I'll take a huge swig of water in the morning and be good to go. So let's sleep for as long as the game will let me, and hopefully recover all that condition we lost from the wolf fights. We should. We really should. There it is. And we're almost thirsty too, so I'll go ahead and drink that when I start the next episode. But for now, oh, Blizzard's still outside too. But for now, I'll stop this one here, and the next one, this is going to be episode 100, so we are... Just talked about that, Jennifer. Anyway, in the next one, we are going to conclude the series. We're going to go down into that basin that I discovered and see what's waiting for us there. I think I might bring a little something extra with me as well, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.